Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters in Islam. Welcome to this channel, where we embrace the beauty of our faith and deepen our understanding of the Quran and Sunnah. Before we begin, I invite you to subscribe and join our growing community, dedicated to learning, practicing, and sharing the message of Islam. May Allah bless you abundantly for your support. In today's video, we will discuss the Tahajjud prayer. Many people either pray it incorrectly or correctly without realizing it. Some believe that sleeping beforehand is mandatory, while others hold different misconceptions. Inshallah, I will clarify these points in detail, so please listen attentively. Tahajjud is the prayer offered after waking up from sleep in the middle of the night. For example, if Maghrib, evening prayer, is at 8 p.m., the first part of the night lasts until 12 a.m., the second part from 12 a.m. to 3 a.m., and the final part continues until dawn. The time for Tahajjud begins approximately at 12:30 or 1 a.m. The minimum number of Rakats, units of prayer, for Tahajjud is 2, and the maximum is 12. Some people insist that 12 Rakats must be prayed, but even offering 2 Rakats consistently is beloved to Allah. Regular worship, even in small amounts, is better than inconsistency. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, usually prayed 8 rak'ahs of Tahajjud. Hazrat ibn Abbas, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated that the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Allah is closest to his servant in the last part of the night during Tahajjud. If you can be among those who remember Allah at this blessed time, then do so. The Prophet, peace be upon him, emphasized the significance of Tahajjud, stating that after the 5 obligatory prayers, it is the most virtuous. He encouraged believers to pray Tahajjud as it was the practice of the righteous before us, a means of drawing closer to Allah, and a way to erase sins and prevent wrongdoing. A common misconception is that one must sleep before praying Tahajjud. However, this is not true. Tahajjud can still be prayed even if a person remains awake all night. The Prophet, peace be upon him, described the virtue of Tahajjud, stating that on the Day of Judgment, a caller will announce, "Where are those who kept away from their beds for the sake of Allah?" These individuals, the Tahajjud worshippers, will rise, and they will be few in number. They will enter paradise without accountability, while others will undergo questioning. The Prophet, peace be upon him, also said, "Even if you pray Tahajjud for as long as it takes to milk a goat, it will be counted among the night prayers." Another misunderstanding is that Tahajjud must be performed only in the middle of the night. However, if a person prays 2 Nafl, voluntary rak'ahs, after Isha with the intention of Tahajjud, it will still be counted as part of the night prayer. Some people delay their witr prayer until Tahajjud, which is also permissible. If you wake up regularly at night, you may postpone witr and offer it during Tahajjud time. The time of Tahajjud is incredibly important, yet very few people observe it. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said that when a person goes to sleep, Satan ties 3 knots at the back of their neck. With each knot, he whispers, "You have a long night ahead, keep sleeping." However, if a person wakes up and remembers Allah, 1 knot is untied. If they then perform wudu, ablution, the 2nd knot is loosened, and if they offer prayer, the 3rd knot is also untied. As a result, they wake up feeling refreshed and cheerful. Otherwise, they wake up feeling sluggish and distressed. This is an authentic hadith from Bukhari Sharif. Therefore, whenever you wake up at night, remember Allah, perform wudu, and pray. By doing so, you defeat Satan and humiliate him. Hazrat Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, was once asked about the Tahajjud prayer of the Prophet, peace be upon him. She replied that he used to pray 7 or 11 rak'ahs, in addition to the 2 rak'ahs of Fajr. His prayer included 3 witr, with the remaining rak'ahs for Tahajjud. If you also pray Tahajjud, inshallah, you will receive its immense blessings. Some people feel that their prayers are not accepted. If that is the case, they should make their supplications during Tahajjud, as it is a special time when Allah's mercy is abundant. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, "When the last third of the night remains, Allah descends to the lowest heaven and calls out, 'Is there anyone asking from me so that I may grant their request? Is there anyone seeking forgiveness so that I may forgive them?' Thus, supplications made during Tahajjud are more likely to be accepted. Another narration from Jami Tirmidhi states that when the Prophet, peace be upon him, migrated to Medina, people rushed to see him. One person, upon seeing his blessed face, immediately recognized that such a face could never belong to a liar. The first words he heard from the Prophet, peace be upon him, were, "Spread peace, feed others, maintain family ties, and pray at night, Tahajjud, and you will enter paradise." This highlights that Tahajjud not only removes worries and anxieties, but also serves as a means of attaining Jannah, paradise. For those who struggle to wake up for Tahajjud, here are some practical tips. 1. Eat dinner early. Avoid eating late at night. 2. Do not overeat. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said that excessive eating is disliked by Allah. 3. Drink less water before bed. This can help prevent excessive sleep. 4. Sleep early after Isha prayer. Sleeping on time makes waking up for Tahajjud easier. If you follow these steps, inshallah, waking up for Tahajjud will become easier, and you will receive its countless blessings. Taking a short nap in the afternoon, qailula, helps refresh the body, making you feel more energized. It also improves your sleep cycle, making it easier to wake up for Tahajjud. Tips to help wake up for Tahajjud. 6. Avoid excessive exhaustion during the day. If you overwork yourself, waking up in the last part of the night will be difficult. Set an alarm. If no one is available to wake you up, use an alarm clock. However, if someone can wake you up, ask for their help. It is also said that reciting the last verses of Surah Al-Kahf before sleeping and making a firm intention to wake up at a specific time will, inshallah, help you wake up naturally. Strengthening your connection with Tahajjud. Striving to avoid sins during the day increases the likelihood that Allah will bless you with the ability to pray Tahajjud. People often spend large sums on medical treatments and remedies, yet they overlook the simple yet powerful practice recommended by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. If we had firm faith in his guidance, many of our troubles could be eased. The last part of the night is a sacred moment when Allah accepts prayers. Attaining this moment can transform both your worldly life and your afterlife. Hazrat Jabir, may Allah be pleased with him, narrated that the Prophet, peace be upon him, said, during the night, there is a brief moment in which a believer's supplication, whether for worldly needs or the hereafter, is accepted by Allah. This moment occurs every night. A special invitation. May Allah grant you the ability to pray Tahajjud, remove your difficulties, and fulfill your needs. If you have any questions about Tahajjud, please leave a comment, and inshallah, I will address them in the next video. Also, don't forget to say SubhanAllah and MashaAllah in the comments. Many Tahajjud worshippers read the comments and make du'as for others. When someone reads your supplication and says Ameen, your dua has a higher chance of being accepted, inshallah. If you found this video beneficial, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. May Allah bless you abundantly.